Hey VC, how you doing today? Just gonna show you some vinyl records I got, some used ones, and a decent little haul. So let's dive into this. All right. This one I didn't know was on vinyl, so I'm like really happy to have it. It's from the Who, and it's live at the Royal Albert Hall. This was recorded in 2000. And I originally had this on DVD, and it's one of my favorite concert DVDs to listen to and watch. And I had no idea this was on vinyl, so I'm like really glad to have scored this because it's just an awesome package. It's a 4-record set, so basically it's pretty much the highlights of that concert in 2000 on 4 records. Each record is 180 gram vinyl, black vinyl. And it has all the special guest stars like Hugh Kennedy here playing violin on Baba O'Reilly, and we have Noel Gallagher here playing guitar and Won't Get Fooled Again. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. And it sounds really good. It's just as good as the DVD does. And there is just an amazing live version of the song 515, which features a fantastic bass solo by this man, John Entwistle. Real sad when John Entwistle passed away because he was one of my favorite bass players. That guy was just amazing on bass. Thunderfingers, John Entwistle. Like I said, there's special guest stars. Bryan Adams sings the song Behind Blue Eyes. Paul Weller sings a duet with Pete Townsend, So Sad About Us. And Kenny Jones plays guitar and sings on the song Substitute. So really cool collection. Eddie Vedder sings the song I Am One, as well as a few other Who classics. Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam. This is a really cool collection. Really happy to have scored this. Brought it home and couldn't wait to listen to it, and I had such a good time spinning this. This was just fantastic. I particularly like this right here, the duet for the song So Sad About Us. Such a cool collection, and I'll just show you what the labels look like. They're in different colors. This one's pink, but just to give you an idea of the labels, they all have that design just in different colors. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. 4-record set, like I said, 180 gram vinyl. I found it used for like 15 bucks. I thought that was an amazing price considering there's 4 albums in this set. And I wouldn't say it's a grail, but because I never knew it existed on vinyl before. But I'm really happy to put this in my Who collection because, like I said, it was one of my favorite DVDs, and I have a blast listening to this. Great version of Baba O'Reilly. Won't Get Fooled Again, like I said, bass solo in 515, really great. See Me, Feel Me, Listen to You, sounds great on here. Getting in Tune, The Kids Are Alright, I Can't Explain, Magic Bus, Who Are You? I mean, all the songs I love from Who are on here, so really happy to have gotten that. Next up is a 12-inch single from Tears for Fears for the song Pale Shelter. I don't see many 12-inch singles from their first album, The Hurting, so it was really cool to have seen this one lying around. Very cool song, Pale Shelter. Really love it. I have a live DVD of the band playing it. It's really cool. And, of course, the custom labels match the cover. That's my phone beeping right there. Really nice, really nice. I guess Sowing the Seeds of Love is out there on vinyl. I've never seen it. I would like to score it just to somewhat finish off my Tears for Fears vinyls collection, what's available in vinyl. So every now and then when I see these really rare 12-inch singles, I pick them up from Tears for Fears. Another old fart English band, the Rolling Stones, Some Girls. I've never been a Stones fan. In fact, the whole time I was in my teens and 20s and 30s, I was very anti-Rolling Stones. Just did not like the Rolling Stones at all. They just did nothing for me. And it seems like ever since I joined the VC, I get exposed to more Stones records, the older songs, and hear people talk about how much they love those old songs, and I guess it carried over to me. I got caught up in it and gave some of the records a try. This album in particular, I was browsing in the store, just thumbing through vinyl, and the shop owner put this record on the speakers and played the whole thing while I was browsing. I was just blown away by how much I liked the music on this album. I thought, hey, that's not bad. So I went and picked up this copy of it in great condition for $3. You know, vinyl's in good condition. The cover is in fantastic condition. So scored a nice copy of it. To close out the OMD collection, we have OMD's The Pacific Age. Not their strongest album as far as the writing is concerned, though this was a very successful album in America. It sold a lot of copies. I had the features that hit single Forever Live and Die, which is actually, I really do like that song. And this came with the original insert with all the photographs of the band. Not bad, and it's on the A&M label, A&M Records label. So, and it looks to be a really good copy in fantastic shape. I can't say this is like my favorite OMD album, but there are some good songs on it. So happy to have this, because I was missing this one in my OMD collection. So it's getting more complete. From Stevie Nicks, The Wild Heart. I bought this really only for the two songs I know on it. The songs Stand Back and If Anyone Falls were the only two songs I really know from this album, but I really like those songs a lot. And pretty much like almost every album in my record collection, I buy it just to go back in time, because I remember when these songs were new. I remember when this album was new. I remember when Stevie Nicks was everywhere on MTV in those early 80s years. A really cool picture of her and her backup singers on the insert here, as well as on the other side of the insert. So I remember when this album was released. It was quite a big release during its heyday, and it just took me back to that time. I think I was 12 or 13 when this album came out, and I remember it very well. And I remember Prince playing keyboard on the song Stand Back. I think he might even wrote that song, but I'm not sure how the rumor goes. But I was spinning this album last night and was surprised how much I enjoyed it, because I have Belladonna, I think is the name of the record, the album before this one, and didn't really like it as much. But this one I actually do like. Probably because, like I said, I remember when it first came out, and I remember all the hoopla around it, so it made me enjoy it. It really took me back to that time. That's what these records in my collections do. It takes me back to the past. Makes me realize how much I love these bands. Like this album, Tango in the Night from Fleetwood Mac, since we're on the Stevie Nicks topic here. Another great album from Fleetwood Mac. Probably not their best, but because it was so commercial. But I really did like the singles that came off the song, like Big Love and Little Lies. And Seven Wonders is a great song too. Haven't listened to the whole album yet, just the songs I remember from the past. And of course the original insert, and the label on this one is a custom label, so we have this photo here, and then all the names of the songs on the back. So, and this album looks to be in good condition, so it's a good copy. Cover's holding up well, insert looks good, so I scored a really nice copy for a couple of bucks. You know, nice addition to the collection, and didn't really burn a hole in my pocket, so really nice to put that one in there. Another 12-inch single from the band Living Colour for the song Love Rears Its Ugly Head. I never see any 12-inch singles from Living Colour in the stores I shop at, so this was quite a surprise. Big surprise, actually. And let's see what the label is. Oh, it's just on the Epic label. Nothing exciting there. But these are remix versions of the song Love Rears Its Ugly Head, and two mixed versions of the song Elvis Is Dead on the B-side. Some cool songs from the album Time's Up. And so yeah, it's nice to collect any rare Living Colour vinyl, because they're one of my favorite bands from the late 80s and early 90s. Dig Living Colour. They reunited. They they toured America playing Vivid in its entirety. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to the show in San Francisco. I wish I could have went. That would have been awesome. But it's good to see them touring again and people caring about this band again, because I thought they were really something special. And the music was kick-ass. Okay, it's one of those records, what the hell, I'll get it. It was only $1. It's, what's the name of this band? The Outfield, Play Deep, their first album from 1985. I remember my brother, my oldest brother, plays guitar, and this was one of his favorite bands in the 80s. And when he would go through my record collection, he asked me, do you have the Outfield? Do you have the Outfield? And I kept saying, no, haven't got around to that one yet. putting it off. Well, I finally got it. And scored a decent copy of it. Here's the insert, as you can see here. It's in decent shape. Starting to tear up a little bit, but the vinyl looks pretty clean. And it's on the Columbia label, so pretty cool. Yeah, my brother had this tape, played it non-stop, so that's really why I was in no hurry to get this album, because I heard it so much growing up. I do like it. It's been pounded in my head when I was 15, 16 years old, so really was not in a rush to buy this album, but yeah, it's here now, so there you go. And the last record of the haul here, from the band U2. This is a 12-inch single for the song Where the Streets Have No Name. Always been one of my favorite U2 songs and one of my favorite songs from the Joshua Tree album. And it has some pretty interesting B-sides, such as Silver and Gold and The Sweetest Thing and Race Against Time. So this was a cool pickup. It's on Island, I believe. Let me take it out here, if I can get it out. Yeah, see, it's on Island Records. The label's upside down, but you get the idea. And someone put an extra insert in here, and what it is, this is what happens when you buy used records. They put an extra insert to the Joshua Tree album, so I got like all the lyrics to the songs on the Joshua Tree album. Don't know why they did that. It belongs in the album, not the 12-inch single, but oh, what the heck, I got an extra one now. So nice to have an extra insert to the Joshua Tree. And yeah, that's it. Well, that was all. Pretty good haul so far. I've been kind of down lately because last weekend my band Broken Undertone. Here's the band update, by the way. Last weekend my band Broken Undertone. We played a big festival in Modesto called the X Fest. And we played on the punk rock stage, and it was a great gig. It was a lot of fun. Band sounded fantastic. Had a good crowd watching us. And shortly after that, I injured my wrist. Injured my wrist pretty bad to the point where I can't play drums right now. And the band had a gig last night, Friday night, without me. So I had to sit it out because I wasn't physically able to play. And so that kind of bummed me out a little bit because I like playing drums, I like playing live. It's a real blast to do that, and when you're sidelined because of an injury and the band kind of carries on without you because they had a commitment, it kind of bums you out. So buying these records kind of cheered me up a little bit because I was kind of down and out. I mean, it wasn't devastating, of course, but performer wants to play, and when a performer can't play, it kind of bums them out a little bit. So rehabbing the wrist, it's starting to come along. It's coming back. I'm getting some flexibility back in the wrist now, so hopefully I'll be back on the drums in a couple of weeks or so. Anyway, that's going to do it. Got some new subscribers lately, so welcome everyone who's just subscribed to me, to the channel. Hope you like the records I'm showing. And hey, comment, talk to me, and we'll get a conversation going. I'd like to hear from all of you. Hope everyone's enjoying what's left of this summer. It's a nice day here, so I think I might go outside and enjoy some of the sunshine. Take care, VC. See you next video.